Breath, consider letting your shoulders soften a little bit more, but at the same time, let those shoulders pull back. So the front of your chest feels a little broader, and you may feel a tiny little squeeze between your shoulder blades, just a little. And any space you feel like you've just created, breathe deeply into that space. With your next inhale, let's sit up a little taller and bring our palms together, thumbs to our heart centers. If you like, join me in taking a gentle bow to ourselves. This turning of attention inwards means from this point on in your 60-minute one-on-one practice, you allow the attention to be from your breath and towards your entire body, every sensation, every movement. If you like, set an intention here. Then gently, let's blink our eyes open. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to your one-on-one practice. Let's come onto all fours position. So you want to find tabletop position, nice and simple, just like this. Palms are flat, fingers are spread nice and wide. The shoulders over wrist and hips over the knees to begin. You can relax your toes if that feels better for you. Everyone together, cow pose. On your inhale, you arch your back, let the chest melt towards the mat, then drawing slightly forward, chin up. Exhale to round your back, cat spine. Push the mat away, chin slightly towards the chest as belly button pulls into the spine. Inhale, arching your back. Exhale to round. Very nice with the breathing, guys. Inhale, arched. Exhale, round. Every time you round, think about pulling the belly button in even more. Feel like the belly button is pushing up towards your back. Last two, cow pose, inhale. So each one should feel a little bit looser, a little bit more comfortable. Exhale to round. Last one already. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine, please. Everyone together, high plank position with me. Step your right toes back, legs straight. Step your left toes back, legs straight. Now once you're in this position, push the mat away actively. Let the shoulders broaden. Big breath in. Try, knees, chest, and chin down on your mat. Now this is your first knees, chest, chin, your 8-point salute. In this position, your chin, your chest, your hands, your toes, your knees are on the mat. 8 points. If your belly is on, try walking your knees in a little bit more. Otherwise, stay there. Notice how your back is feeling. If your chin feels a little uncomfortable, walk your chin forward 1 more inch. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Feel the weight in your hands for 3. For 2. Release your toes for me. Chest goes forward, baby cobra. Broaden the front of your chest, squeeze behind your shoulder blades, elbows in. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, knees off, hips high here. Now once you're in your first downward facing dog, can you bring both heels high for me? So think about lifting the hips up as high as you can as you press your palms firmly into the mat. A little bit more. Let your shoulders fall towards your knees more. Big breath in and begin to bend your legs right and left a few times here. See how the legs are feeling today. And as you bend your legs, notice how your hips are also shifting side to side. So you'll feel a little release from your hips, and even for some of us in our side body. For 4, 3, Lindsay, hips up a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. 2, and 1. Find stillness in your downward facing dog for me. Actively pushing your hands into the mat to get side body long. Allow your tailbone to lift up a little higher. Now, if there's any tightness in your lower back, bend your legs a little. If your lower back feels okay, you try straightening your legs and drawing your heels down towards the mat. Nice job. For 3, let your neck relax a little bit more. 2, nice job, everyone. Heels high, look towards the front of your mat. Walk your way towards the front of your mat. Bend your legs whenever you feel like you need to. Feet hip-width distance apart at the front of your mat. Keep the legs standing here, halfway lift to lengthen. We take forward fold. Exhale, belly down towards the thigh. Again, a reminder, you can keep the legs standing if you need to. Halfway lift, lengthen. Feel the front of your chest broaden. And let's bow, forward fold. Exhale, let your sit bones lift up more each time. Last one like this. Half lift. Feel the length in your spine, so tailbone draws towards the back of the room, crown of the head lifting forward. And bow again, forward fold. We are here for 5 counts. If you like to keep your fingertips on the mat, feel free to do that. If you want to hold on to your outer ankles and pull yourself down, that's welcomed as well. 4. Breathe. 3. 2. Softening your legs slightly. Come up to standing with me. Inhale, strong legs as you reach up to the sky. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Now, next part, we're going to bring our arms behind our back for a little warm-up. Interlace your 10 fingers here with me. Roll the shoulders back. Feel a little squeeze between your shoulder blades. If this feels okay, you straighten your arms. If this feels okay, press your palms together. So everyone has an option, okay? Chest is broad and open, your feet are apart. Lift the chest in a slight back bend. Now, exhale, bend your legs, sit back like chair pose. Just a little chair is fine, don't have to go too deep down, okay? Pull the knuckles back, let the chest lift up more. Very nice. For 3, palm down. For 2, arms a little higher. Your next big breath, keep the arms this way, bow belly to your thigh, and if this is okay, you straighten the legs out a little bit more for me. Once you're in this forward fold position, belly to the thigh, bend your legs if you need to, move your arms side to side. Your head will follow. If anyone feels stuck at this point, feel free to relax the shoulders slightly, but you keep that little squeeze between your shoulder blades. That's going to help you open the chest up more. Nice step. 3, 2. Looking good, Eliza. Look up halfway, everyone. Gently place fingertips down on the mat. Step your right foot back, left foot back. Together once more, let's find our knees, chest, chin. Knees down, arch your back, lean forward, bend your arms. Chest and chin. Release your toes, again, baby cobra. This time, we bring palms off the mat. Squeeze your elbows up higher. Thumbs touching your shoulders. 3 and 2. Palms down, downward facing dog. Bring your hips up and back first. From your downward facing dog, take 1 breath in. Pushing the mat away, exhale, push the breath out of your belly as you ground the heels down. Next breath, heels high, look forward. Right foot gently in between your 2 hands. Back knee down, please, arms up. Once you're in this position, we're going to keep the arms right here, right by our ear. Everyone, outer left hip, forward more. So you're really facing your hips towards the front of the room. Big breath in, bending that front leg, sit a little lower. Keep the tailbone drawing down, so I don't want belly down on the front thigh. Belly is always away from the front thigh. Sit a little bit lower. Chest is high, eyes forward. Just for a little while, look at your right knee. Make sure it's stacking directly over your right ankle. For 3, for 2, slight back bend here, lifting the chest. Reach for the wall behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down on the mat. Easy twist, right arm up to the sky. Option 1, back knee can be down. Option 2, left knee comes off the mat. Those of you taking option 2, join me in opening the right arm, turning the chest to face the ceiling for 3. Left leg is still straight. 2. Everyone together, right fingertips down on the mat. Step forward for me. This time, feet together, big toes will touch. Halfway lift to lengthen the spine, and forward fold to exhale. Fingertips still on the mat, bend your legs, belly on your thighs. Now reach your arms forward, arms right by your ears. Keep the legs bending like this. Bring belly and chest up and away from those thighs, chair pose. This one, we sit back quite a bit more. So make sure your belly is pulled in, the tailbone is pulling back, and you look down, you can see your all 10 toes. For 3, arms by your ears. 2, standing back bend, push into your legs, lift up. Legs are strong in your back bend, press your pelvis very little forward, ribs up to the sky. Forward fold, exhale all the way down to the mat please. Halfway lift once you're there. Palms down on your mat. Listen carefully. Your left foot, big step back. Very good. From your left leg back, your right leg is bending, fingertips lightly on the mat. Look forward as you inhale. Everyone try, right leg straighten. Pull that right hip back more. Now right leg bend. If it doesn't straighten completely, it's okay. Straighten and bend. Last one, straighten. Stay here with that back heel high in pyramid pose, or if you have the openness in the hamstring, you bow, crown of the head towards your right big toe. Remember, this is only an option. First part is trying to straighten that right leg. Pull that outer right hip back a little bit more. Nice adjustment, Emily. Now, everyone strong in those legs. Wherever your hands may be, lighter on your fingertips for 3. For 2. Fingertips down. Downward facing dog. Step back. Feet together, big toes will touch. Everyone looking slightly forward, high plank. Knees, chest, chin on the mat. Your 8-point salute. Baby cobra, lift the chest, again palms off the mat. Really working into that back strength. Can you press your legs down for me in your baby cobra? Perfect. Palms down now, tuck the toes, hips high, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, feet together, big toes touching. We take one breath in here, and full breath out. This time, heels high, look forward. Left foot steps forward in between your 2 hands. Back knee down, please. Low lunge, arms up to the sky. Very nice. So when your arms are extending, your arms and your fingertips are an extension of your side body extension of your hips. So think from your hip joint all the way to your fingertips, you're trying to lengthen that line. Pull belly away from your front thigh. When you feel ready, shift the hips forward and down for me. Feel that right thigh, front of the leg especially, begin to stretch. Draw the tailbone down towards the mat a bit more. Your next inhale, everyone, try a slight back bend, lift the chest. So don't have to drop your head back too much, otherwise you cannot breathe. For 3, reach your fingertips towards the wall behind you. 2, your ribs are lifting up, not just leaning back. 1 more big breath. Fingertips down on your mat. Careful, careful. Everyone, step forward, feet together. Halfway lift once you're there. Simple forward fold, exhale. Your feet are together, your big toes are touching. Chair pose, you bend your legs for me, sweep those arms up. Now as you sit back, very common for the knees to go this way, okay? So I want you, chest comes down halfway. Bum goes back a lot more, so the knees will go back together. Sit a little lower. For 3, feel the weight in your feet. For 2, pushing into your feet, straight legs, back bend, lift the chest, reach back. Forward fold, exhale all the way down to the mat. Halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Everyone, right foot this time, big step back. Easy twist. Because we missed this just now. Alright. Don't worry, I eventually will remember. Now, option 1, you can stay here with that easy twist. Or you can open that arm back. For 3, for 2, beautiful job. Left fingertips gently on your mat. Can you stay on your fingertips for me, please? Nice. So your left leg is bending, your right leg has to be very straight, heel is high. Okay? Take an inhale to look forward, lengthening your spine. Try left leg straightens this time. Imagine your bum is going back and up. Now left leg bend. Left leg straighten. Take your time. Olga, you good? Perfect. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Pause here. Wherever you may be, think about how much pressure you're putting into the right toes. That's a good thing. Especially near the front big toe, second toe. Press down. Bums up a little bit more. Left quad, that's the top of your thigh. Engage strongly. One more big breath. Bend that leg for me. Palms down. Downward facing dog, step back. Your feet together, your big toes touching. Spread your fingers nice and wide in your downward facing dog, so plenty of strength to push the mat away. Looking forward slightly, high plank, you roll forward. Your shoulders stacking over your wrist. Knees, chest, chin, taking your time to find this shape. Each time you come here, a little bit more comfortable. This time, try high cobra, releasing the toes, chest up. Downward facing dog, bring your hips up and back, please. Feet together, big toes touching. Big breath in. Full breath out. This time, right leg up, please. For today, don't worry about whether the hips are square. Lift that right leg a little higher, like your right toes are reaching for the ceiling. Push the mat away a little bit more, that's going to help you. Nice feeling. Everyone, right knee to your nose. Exhale, round your back. Lean forward, forward, forward. Foot between your hands. Airplane wings, arms alongside your body. Point that right knee forward more. Outer left hip rolls forward. Belly pulls away from your front thigh. This is your resting warrior. For 3, for 2, high crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up to the sky. All about stability here. Your left toes that's behind you, can you wriggle them back a couple of inches? Keep your arms right here. Big breath in. Sit down nice and deep. Allow your left heel to press towards the back of your mat now. At the same time, point your right knee forward more. Feel your legs trying to pull apart from each other. Really looking for strength in the thigh. 3, 2, warrior 2. Ground the back foot. Your arms extend, chest is facing the left side of the room. Point your right knee forward. Eyes one time to your left foot. Outer left foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Then eyes to your right fingertips. Sit down deeper. Turn the right palms up for me. Everyone inhale to go slightly forward. Keep the legs the same thing. Reverse the warrior. Left fingertips lightly on your left thigh or calf. Right arm reaching overhead. Can we straighten the left leg a little bit more? Nice. Bend the front leg more. Visualize your body from your right hip to your waist, to your side body, to your fingertips. Fully reaching back. Warrior 2. Let's bring it back up. Whew. Bit tired? More tired than mine, I know. Supported side angle. Everyone, right forearm resting gently on that right side. Sweep your left arm up and over. Now, before you do anything else, right ear, right shoulder away from each other. Then turn your left side body up to face the ceiling and extend your left arm really straight. So you should be expecting a long, strong line from your outer left foot all the way to your left fingertip. One more big breath. Keeping the legs the same, warrior 2, let's come up. Right leg will straighten now. Can rest that leg for a little while. Now, eyes to your right fingertips, triangle pose. Eyes forward, fingertips forward, hips going to the back of your room. For 3, keep going. For 2, don't stop going. Feel the side body lengthen. Right fingertips down, can be on shin, ankle, or the mat. Left arm up to the sky. Feel your arms reaching in opposite directions. Your left arm reaches up as much as your right fingertips reaches down. Lower ribs draw in. Firm the glutes a little bit more. If you're not sure where, that's the bum. So squeeze very slightly. Let the hips support your spine. Left shoulder back more. Nice, Selena. 3, 2, looking down to the mat, bend your right leg, both hands down, please. When your side body is longer, back bends become easier. Okay? Step back for me, downward facing dog. Feet together immediately, big toes will touch. Now we go straight to the other side. Everyone together, left leg up, please. Full extension. Just lift as high as you can. The more you push your hands into the mat, the more space you're creating actively. Left knee to your nose, exhale, round your back, lean forward, please. Foot between your hands, high crescent plunge. Oh no, sorry, my bad. Resting warrior first. Everyone, arms, airplane wings. Belly closed but not touching your left thigh. Back leg nice and straight. For 3, for 2, now we sweep our arms up to the sky, high crescent plunge. Once you're stable here, looking forward, wriggle the right toes back. Draw the belly button in, big breath, inhale, we sit down deeper, exhale. Press your right heel back, almost feels like you're trying to step on the mat. At the same time, point that left knee forward, you sit down deeper. Belly lifting, chest high, arms right by your ears. 3, feel that left leg begin to work for you. 2, warrior 2, ground the back foot, arms extend. You're facing the right side of the room now. Sit down a little deeper. One time, look down towards your feet. Front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. So if you're not sure, you adjust slightly. Belly button in. Firm the glutes. Eyes to your left fingertips. Left arm turns up. Inhale, we go forward. Reverse the warrior, please, as you exhale. Very lightly, the right fingertips will touch the outer right thigh. Bend left leg more. Walk right fingertips downward. Left side chest, rotate, spins to meet the ceiling. Warrior 2, bring it up. Supported side angle, left forearm on the left thigh. Now before you sweep your arms over, this is your pelvis and hip region. Don't let it sink down. Can you press it out and forward? So your hips and your left inner thigh facing the right side of the room, okay? Now sweep your right arm close to your right ear, reaching to the front. Everyone bend the left leg more. Visualize that strong spine. Right side body spins up to face the ceiling. One more big breath. Warrior 2, bring it up. Left leg straighten. Whew. You can take the big exhale. Eyes to your left fingertips. Reach your fingertips to the front of the room, please. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left arm reaches down, right arm reaches up. Stability is number 1. It doesn't matter whether left fingertips touch the mat. Once you're stable, not wobbling, shift more weight to your right leg. Both legs are straight. Upper body leans back. Think about where your right shoulder is. So you're not just moving your right arm. Shoulder has to move with you. Very nice up there. 3, 2. Nice maybe. Looking down, left leg bend, both hands down on the mat. That was a nice long hold, guys. Downward facing dog, simple step back. Feet are together, big toes will touch now. Pushing the mat away as you inhale. Can you draw heels down as you exhale? Perfect. Look forward, high plank, inhale. Knees, chest, chin on the mat, exhale. Squeeze your elbows closer towards each other. High cobra, release your toes, press your thighs down, chest high. Elbows squeeze in towards the waist. So you're going to feel the chest lift forward more this way. And downward facing dog. Nice line there. From your downward facing dog, feet are together. Let's get the big toes to touch, please. Three-legged dog, right leg up. Knee to your nose, exhale, round your back. Listen carefully. Right foot steps behind the right wrist. So a slightly shorter step. Perfect. Left foot 45 degree, you ground it down. Warrior 1, can you lift your arms up? So this is a slightly wider Warrior 1 step, yeah? So your right foot is a little bit to the right. Arms up, sit down a little deeper for me. I need you to ground that back foot down. At the same time, imagine your left foot inner arch is trying to lift off the mat. It may not move a lot, it's okay. Arms behind your back, interlace your 10 fingers. You've done this before already. Roll shoulders back, straighten arms. Lift the chest in the back bend. As you back bend, bend the front leg more. Big breath, inhale. Humble warrior. You bow, chest down. Miss your right thigh completely and bow body all the way down to the mat. The crown of the head is reaching for the mat next to your right foot. You are not resting on your right thigh, but your right outer arm should be touching your right knee or thigh. Arms come up overhead more. Right butt cheek points to the back wall more. Nice adjustment, Mei-Ling. Good, Jiahui. Everyone for 3. Keep the arms reaching overhead like your knuckles want to touch the front of the room. 2. Look forward. Keep the arms here. Look forward. Warrior 1, bring your arms up. Your legs still the same. Big breath. Inhale, slide back bend here. Everyone, touch your body forward, resting warrior. Left heel spins off the mat. Hands to your heart center is going to make this more comfortable. Warrior 3, let the left toes float off. Flex your left foot. Chest goes forward. Left leg comes up. Outer left hip rolls down more. So your right foot is pushing into the mat and your left foot is pushing into that wall behind you. Nice tempo. 4, 3, 2. Let's take one more breath here. Feet together, chair pose, arms up. Only one time, we push, then up, back bend. Hands to your heart center. Less angry now. When I said chair pose, everyone, it's okay, only for one breath, okay guys? Write down if you need to, otherwise, take a breath here with me, roll the shoulders back. So sometimes we take a tiny break during the middle of class, not so much for you to rest, but for you to find your breath again. Because when we hold shapes that feel a little bit tiring, the breath becomes shorter, becomes shallow. Just remember in this class, nothing matters more than your breathing. Standing back bend. With me, arms up, reach back. From your hips, forward fold, exhale all the way down. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. As you lengthen your spine here, without letting your heels come off the mat, can you lean the weight forward? Even without forward folding, leaning the weight forward, you should feel more in the back of your thigh. Press your feet down more. One more big breath. Full forward fold, exhale. Step your right foot back, left foot back. We take again, knees, chest, chin on the mat. High cobra, chest forward, thighs pressing down, chest lifting up. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Feet together, big toes will touch. Everyone, left leg up this time. Full extension. Knee to your nose, exhale, round your back. Lean forward a little bit more. Left foot behind your left wrist. So if it doesn't come all the way forward, you help with your left arm. Push it forward more. Ground your back foot 45 degrees here. Come up, warrior 1. Arms are up to the sky. Your chest, your belly, your pelvis facing the front. Outer right foot grounds down. Think about your pinky toe grabbing onto the mat. Now point your left knee forward more. Very nice. Arms behind your back. Interlacing all 10 fingers. Once you straighten the arms, let chest broaden. Then think about knuckles pulling you back. Your chest will lift up. Bend the left knee a little more. Inhale. Humble warrior. Can you bow all the way, please? As you bow down, very normal for the left hip to move out to the left a little bit more. Once you're stable, eyes steady, don't close your eyes. You move your left hip back to the center of your mat more. Nice, Kampo. Bend the front leg more. Nice, Steph. That's a good line, Lynette. Lynette, arms up over more. Good, Chloe. 4, 3, 2. Keeping the arms this way. Look up halfway first. Keep the legs bending. Warrior 1, arms up to the sky. Keep the left leg bending. Bend more. Back leg straight. Back bend. Lift the chest. Reach back. And back. And back. Resting warrior. Reach forward, please. Pulling the belly button in to support your spine. Back heel high. Maybe your arms can reach out this time. Warrior 3. Back toes flat. Chest down. Your arms are reaching forward as much as your right foot is pushing back. 4, 3, nice, Linky. 2, look forward to me. Feet together, chair pose. Big breath in, hips back, exhale. Inhale, standing back bend. Lift up, reach back. Beautiful job. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Whew. Everyone okay, yes? Again, grab a drink of water if you need to. Otherwise, step your feet hip width distance apart. I'm standing in the middle of my mat just so that everyone can see me. You don't have to shift, okay? So, feet hip width distance apart. We're going to hug our left knee towards our chest first. Shift your weight. Hold your left knee with your hand. So this should feel quite comfortable because you've got your arms to help you. Once you're here and you're stable, shoulders pull back. So already as you do that, the left knee is higher. Pull with your arms until the arms are bending. Left knee is to your chest. For 3. Notice how much work that standing leg is doing. 2. Right hand on your right hip. Allow that left knee to drop until knees are in the same line. Legs still bending. Left arm reaches back. You're going to hold on to the left foot. We're going to start dancer's pose. Turn the other side so you can see me. When you're holding your foot from the inside, your left elbow should be pointing to the right when you bend. If your elbow is pointing to the left, you're holding your foot the wrong way. Okay? Right arm up to the sky. Chest remains high. Big breath in. Can you kick left leg back? Just about 50%. So you feel a little bit of stretch in the left thigh already. Chest up a little. Kick back even more. Stable, eyes steady. Next big breath, charge forward. Kick your left leg up as high as possible. You reach forward as much as you kick back. Bending right foot is pushing into the mat. Chest is lifting. Left leg is rising. 4, very nice, Paulina. 3, good, Jiahui. Her chin slightly higher. 2, bring it back to center. Both knees are together. And release that leg down, hands to your heart center. Feet hip width distance apart, just like before. Balancing a little bit, then you feel like the heart rate goes up very fast, right? Only for a little while. Right knee to your chest. Once your right knee is in, your first thing is to find balance. Emily, stand right in your face. Is it okay? Cool. So once you're relaxing here, you already have balance. Now shoulders first. Shoulders draw back. As you do this, the right knee should be higher already. Then with your arms pull tight. Standing left leg very straight. Only when you do that, then you can feel how much your glutes and that standing left leg is doing. Left hand on your left hip. Very slowly, release that right knee, drop knees together. Reach back. Hold your right foot from the inside. Take your time. Knees together to begin, like you're squeezing your inner thighs together. You're good. Left arm up to the sky. Keeping the chest completely upright. Work that right leg. Kick back a little. Reach through your fingertips more. Arm is right next to your ear. You're going upright, not forward yet. Chest up a little bit more. Everyone, your left arm is right by your ear. Kick back even more. Your next breath. Charge forward. Right leg kicks up all the way, like your right toes are reaching for the ceiling. Chest comes forward so much, the chest is almost parallel to your mat. Standing leg strong. Push foot down. Kick foot up. 3 and 2. And bring it back to center, knees together. Slowly remove, or rather release that foot. Hands to your heart center. Immediately, feet are hip width distance apart. Standing back bend, arms up, reach back. Everyone together, forward fold. Exhale, bow all the way down. Halfway lift to lengthen the spine. Palms down on your mat, left foot back, right foot back. You're in high plank, please. Knees, chest, chin, you're on your mat. In this knees, chest, chin position, pause here. You're still on your knees, chest, chin. Option 1, stay right here, don't change. Option 2, walk your knees one tiny step forward. So you feel like you're going into a deeper knees, chest, chin. If your chest comes off the mat, it may be too much pressure on your neck. So remember, your chest is one point. It stays on the mat. 3, squeeze those elbows in. 2, walk your knees all the way back until your belly is flat down on the mat. Already feels better. Squeeze your thighs together. Let your heels touch or your big toes touch at least. High cobra, squeezing your thighs in and down, chest up. Chest down to the mat, exhale. Everyone, your feet separating about hip width distance apart, but all 10 toes still pointing straight back. I want you to feel the engagement in your legs. Press your thighs down into the mat. Slight squeeze in your bum. Everyone together, high cobra, lift the chest. Elbows squeeze in. Even if your arms are not straight, it does not matter. Chest down all the way, please. Step your feet mat width distance apart this time. Point the toes back. High cobra. For 3, for 2, some of you may want to look up one time. Chest down on your mat. Bring your legs closer together. Now this time, as best as you can, you squeeze your thighs together. If they do not touch or they detach later, it is okay. Just so you guys know, my thighs always will come like this. So I cannot press my ankles together. So if you cannot also, I forgive you, I understand. Okay? Otherwise, try big toes touching. Bring your arms behind your back, interlace your 10 fingers. By now, you're very familiar with this shape. Straighten your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drag your knuckles towards your heels. Now only the chest is lifting. So about 50% effort. 3, 2, point your toes to the back wall and lift your thighs off with your legs completely straight. As your legs come up, can you bring your chest up a little bit more as well? 4, very good lift there. 3, nice Olga. 2, breathe, inhale, lift up. Everyone, chest down, exhale. So remember that the legs are not just going up, they're also pointing back, okay? Only one more exactly the same. Everyone, feet together to begin, please. Arms behind your back. Hopefully you haven't released yet. Roll the shoulders back for me. And everyone, lift up. Better if this is too uncomfortable for you, you can keep your hands down on the mat and take cobra for me, okay? For 3, for 2, everyone chest down, exhale. Nice job. Next shape you take, Dhanurasana, your bow pose. Can you bend your legs? Alright, as you're setting yourself up for your bow pose, I know some of us will not be able to hold on to our feet. If that's you, what you can do is use a towel, fling it behind you, make a little hook for yourself, right? Holding the end of the towel, try 1 foot at a time, get the foot in, get the foot in, so you have a little sling there, okay? Otherwise, hold on to your feet, roll the shoulders back first. Bring your knees a little closer together. So remember how your shoulders come up earlier. Knees a little closer together. 俊彤 knees closer together. 膝盖要动，动到先。好。Next big breath, kick up. Kick your feet into your hands, kick up more. As you kick up, your thighs will come off the mat. Then you kick back a little. Feel the chest peel off the mat. For 5. Very nice, Sample. For 4. 3. Breathe. Nice, Emily. 2. Kick up one more time. Chest down all the way. Whew. Let go. Whew. Everyone okay? Bring your hands in front of you. Stack your palms, or rather your hands on top of each other, and place your forehead on your hands. Your feet mat width distance apart. Turn your toes to point outwards, away from each other. So this is your crocodile position. For those of you who are not sure, it's simply going to look like this. Breathe a little. Any back bend that you do on your belly is going to feel like it's less comfortable because you're not able to breathe as much. Not everyone can breathe into their back body. So if your back ribs and your, especially upper middle back, is a little tighter, naturally you feel like you cannot breathe very well in this shape, okay? Nothing wrong with you. 2 more breaths. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love just got me looking so crazy right now. Hands next to your chest once you're ready. Can you push yourself up to a sitting position? Exactly where I am, okay? Okay, once you're seated here, if this sitting position is not comfortable, I know some of us don't have very good ankle, it's okay to sit simple cross-legged. Otherwise, you can sit here, grab a drink of water, wipe yourself down. I'm going to show you what's going to happen next. We're going to find our camel pose. So for those of you not familiar with camel pose Ustrasana, this is what's going to happen today. We're going to tuck our toes under for the first one. Why? Because you want to feel like your toes are pushing into the mat. When your toes are pushing in, it means your thighs can go forward. Those of you who are very familiar and you want to press your toes back, what you're doing here is pressing your shins down. When your shins press down, there is more energy for the upper body to lift up. Make sense? Kind of. Okay, so we start with the toes tucked under first. Hands are going to be on lower back. I'm going to turn around. Your fingers are going to point down towards your hips. Your elbows are going to squeeze back. So it's literally like the same arm position except your hands are not together. Okay? When you're in this shape, chest already broadened. You press your hips forward a little. Firm your glutes, chest lift up. So don't just lean back here. Chest must puff up towards the sky. Lean back. Maybe can touch your heel. Maybe can look back. You come up the same way you went in. Thighs hardly moving. In that same line directly, hips over knees. Everyone, your first set of Ustrasana camel pose. Set yourselves up. You're on your knees. Knees no more than hip width distance apart. Your knees and your toes, same line, like railroad tracks. Hands on your lower back once you're ready. Elbows point towards the wall behind you. Feel the chest broaden. Imagine the skin in the front of the body lengthening. Chest up. Thighs forward. Elbows back. Lean back. For 3, when you feel ready, maybe one hand to your heel, the other hand to the other heel. Once you have fingertips on the heel, chest lifts more, please. Patient, you're doing good. Take your time, okay? 3. Drop your head back if you feel ready. 2. Very nice, Kampo. Good job, Lynette. Hands on your lower back. Ease yourself back up. Stay there. Don't bow forward. Really want to, right? Sit back to your heels. So this sitting back to the heel is your counter position because it keeps your back in a neutral position quite comfortably. Meaning there is still a slight bend, but it's a neutral bend. And your shoulders can relax. Your shoulders were doing this earlier, now it's right here. So instead of bowing all the way forward when you're in a deep, or rather after a deep back bend, come to neutral for a little while first. Second set, exactly the same. Or those of you who want to release your toes can try that. People at home, I know some of you are very open and you want to go deeper. Feel free to find your camel pose, then maybe your hands reach towards the back of your knees. See if that deepens your back bend for you. Can? Exactly the same. Let's go. Really try walking your hands to the back of your knees, okay? Find camel first. Remember the second set, your toes can point back or your toes can tuck under. Yogi's choice. Nice, oga, thighs forward more. Perfect, nice. Good lift with the chest. Your own pace, don't have to wait for me. Nice, Eileen, take your time. Walk your hands in a little bit more first before the head drops. Yep. Then if you're up for full Kapotasana, you slowly walk your fingertips in, okay? 3, chest up. 2, when you feel ready, ease yourself back up. If you're deeper, you take your time, no rush wherever you are. Releasing your toes, again, you sit back towards your heels, hands on your thighs for me, relax your arms, close your eyes. Always taking a moment. All those shapes we try to get into changes how the body feels, changes how the body moves, changes how you breathe. Coming back to neutral does not reverse those shapes, but it allows you to feel the kind of changes that have happened to the body, and it allows you to notice where the strains may be. Body awareness is the most important thing to keeping your practice safe. Gently blink your eyes open. Lean forward for me. Cross your legs behind you. Sit back. Everyone, legs out in front of you for me, please. Tap those legs out. Tap those legs out. A little harder so you can hear. So as you do this, your legs should be waking up a little bit as well. Alrighty. Simply lie back down on your mat. So everything else we're going to do from a lying down position, okay? I think we back bend enough for today. Alrighty. Bend your legs, arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Now knees into your chest. Legs straight up to the sky. Imagine you're trying to draw a 90 degrees with your legs and your upper body. Pull the belly button in for me. So imagine the lower back pressing actively down into the mat. Flex your feet, arms up to the sky as you inhale. Pull the belly button into your spine as you exhale, shoulders and head off the mat. So everyone, shoulders and head off the mat, belly button drills down, down, down into the mat. If this feels very comfortable for you, lift your legs up higher until the lower back a little bit comes off. Some of you will be able to touch your toes comfortably. If not, it is okay. Even if you can reach your toes, you do not grab them, you reach past your toes. 4, squeeze your thighs together as best as you can. 3, very nice, Paulina. 2, nice, Jinhong. Nice job. That's a really good lift. Everyone, shoulders and head down. Hug your knees in towards your chest this time. Using your hands to pull them in. Then rock side to side. Pause in the middle for me. Let's find happy baby pose. Knees wide. Holding onto your feet, you pull down. Now, if you're not able to keep your lower back down on the mat, it may be better for your back if you do this variation. Holding onto your knees are wide, and you pull down this way. If you're not sure, take a moment to look at me. So this is an option for those of you who have tighter hips. Okay? Otherwise, heels stacking over your knees, you pull down, lift, or rather, draw the shoulders down, belly button in, tailbone point to the end of your mat, crown of the head to the other end. 3, 2, Knees back towards your chest, one-legged twist. Left leg straightens down on the mat. Hug the right knee in. Right arm extends to one side. Everyone, right knee to the left. I remind you again that in your supine twist, your right knee in this case does not have to touch down on the mat or on the floor, but you do want to keep your right hip stacking over the left as best as you can and shoulder blades on the mat. Let's ease ourselves back to center. Hug that same knee in for me, please. Then release it all the way down. Let's bring left knee towards chest this time. Left arm out. Go ahead, twist the other way. Nice twist. Looking good, Theta. Let's come back to center nice and slow. Take your time. Release your left leg all the way down once you're ready. Adjust yourself so that you're lying in the middle of your mat. And let's find Shavasana by extending our heels out to the corners of our mat. Let the toes point outwards naturally. Adjust your arms as much as you need to. They can lay on the mat as far away from the body as you need them to be. Palms will face up. Then the fingers will relax. Allow your shoulders to draw back and down towards the mat. Soften your facial muscles.